Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. It's 8 p.m. I am beginning the rebuild of my backlog. I I do like recording in batches, I think. It's nice. It was kind of nice to just record like 5 episodes and then not play Monster Train for a few days. But anyway, hope you're doing well today. I'm doing fine. I have a mission for you, my viewers, which is so yesterday on my Into the Breach video, someone commented and pointed out that occasionally there will be this like issue in my audio where it goes from one ear to the other and doesn't stay constant in stereo. It like flickers mono. And they said this might be because of your noise gate. So I have taken my noise. First of all, if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you've never heard this sound, sick, excellent. I've heard it before in my videos as well. If you want to see an example, there's a timestamp in the comments of one of the Into the Breach videos. I think it would be 2 days ago from when you're hearing this. Anyway, I took the noise gate off or lowered it significantly. I put the noise gate on initially because I wanted to stop picking up mouse clicks when I wasn't talking on stream. Not really a problem. I'm always talking during Monster Train. So, basically what I'm asking of you is if you notice or don't notice the difference, please let me know. If you see a difference or not, that's what I want to hear from you today. We're on our crusade against audio once again. Another thought, as I've mentioned in the past, I thought maybe it's because I turn my head as I am doing right now. Perhaps the audio gets messed up when I do that. I don't know. I do not know. But it's interesting to try to figure out. I feel like at this point, especially with who I am as a creator, my audio should be a lot better than it is, but I'm lazy and I hate adjusting it. I've thought about getting a new mic. I've actually thought about upgrading to like an XLR setup, which is expensive, but you know, I'd get my money's out of it. At this point, it's not like I'm gonna randomly stop playing Monster Train or anything like that, but that's a later thought. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'm not timestamping the intro, by the way. I need everyone to hear that. So, I don't need, but hey, well, anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We're Ex Wurmkin, Exile Melting, Double Barrel, Darkness, Sap, Bogfly Molded, Revenge of the Darned. Okay, if you just skipped ahead, I didn't put a timestamp down, but if you just skipped ahead to this point, I mean, I guess you don't, whatever, you don't care about the audio. It doesn't matter. Ignore it. Don't worry about it. Let's begin. Today we're Echo Right. We have Exile Melting secondary with Molded. We could reform some eggs. Not a terrible idea. I could play a Marsh Lord. I'm gonna play Pyrestone Housing. It's fine. At this point in my career, I actually think that Shellsmith is the worst. I don't think it's bad, I just don't think it's all that good. Marsh Lord is very good early, and the other one is good when you get it rolling, the repeater. I think that Shellsmith just falls a little short. If you remember, if you've been watching since the DLC came out, you'll remember that I was a very big hater of Marsh Lord. I hated Marsh Lord originally. And I stand by that, actually. I know you might be thinking I'm going to talk about why that opinion has changed. I don't like Marsh Lord. I think that it's the strongest of the three. However, I don't like the way that it plays, because I wanted Marsh Lord to be a champion path where you just played like 100 eggs, right? You just played so many eggs, everything died, it would be very cool. And that's not what Marsh Lord is, nor is it what it does. 7-9, I can get 5 damage either way. Yeah. I wanted Marsh Lord to be, you played all these eggs and it just created an endless army of flies to throw at your opponents. And what Marsh Lord actually is depressing. Well, what Marsh Lord actually is to me is disappointing. However, it's very good, it's just not what I wanted and not what I envisioned, because I envisioned it being this like big endless swarm of flies and other such units, right? And what it actually is you cheat out one extra unit and then go nuts. How would I fix it? How would I change it? I don't know. Probably something like when you hatch an egg, move the unit or something. I don't know. Hard to say, because the problem is the 5-unit limit or 7-unit limit on the floor. Anyway. Echo Transfer is good, but we're very clearly hurting on Echoes. I'm actually going to take Soul Siphon. I took 21 in that combat because I couldn't hatch my eggs in time. So I'm gonna take Soul Siphon. Whiplash is like fine because the burnout doesn't pass down to a hatched egg, so card has some use. Now, what unit do I want to play behind my Martial Art? You get to play one. You get to play one unit with Martial Art. Which one do you want? Keeper of Echoes is okay. It buffs the eggs, but he's kind of weak on his own. However, you can Large Stone. I think I'm going to go Keeper of Echoes with the intention being I'll give him a Large Stone to get over that initial hurdle. And we'll see. Steel Shop has Multi-Strike is very good. Paraffin Thug. No. I will crack the Horde. Light's Gift, it burned me a little bit in yesterday's episode, but it's still absurdly good. So all we have to do now is reach a critical mass of our damage and we'll be good to go. I'm gonna reroll. Ah, too bad about the Large Stone. Would love to buy that here. I will actually take plus 10 on Keeper of Echoes. It's close to what I want out of Large Stone anyway. I just need some base stats or else I'm going to die early. And I have the extra upgrade slot through Pyrostone Housing, so... Mark of Invasion is guaranteed minimum 1 or maximum 1 damage because of Light's Gift plus Multi-Strike Keeper. As long as I play my cards in the right order. Is there a right order? It doesn't matter. It does not make a difference. Now, I like Keeper of Echoes for a number of reasons. One of them is Keeper of Echoes doesn't care about the fact that we lose all of our echoes. Oh, but he also gives 1 attack to Bog Chrysalis there. Look at that. Now, if we do some very quick math, you're gonna notice I'm getting clapped. But I have answers to this problem, so I'm not gonna panic. I'm not going to panic. However, if there ever were a time to panic, it would be right here. 1, I have 2, 3. Okay. So, I would like to not go to 1 HP here. Let's talk about how we can do that. First of all, we can play Primitive Mold, Echo Break, Echo Break. Echo Break does 2, Echo Break does 3. Oh, yeah, that's fine. I found it. I was counting that up in my head and I was getting 1 short originally. But no, it's fine. Nothing to concern yourselves about. The egg hatches and we're good. Once we get out of the early game with this run, it's going to be a lot easier to play. Soul Siphon is worth it. We're skipping a turn for 4 echoes. We're not even skipping that turn, really. We're skipping next turn, but we're getting 5 echoes right away. We're hurting for echoes, and that's going to be a theme throughout this run. The answer is to remove non-purple cards, and once we do that, we're going to cruise, I expect. Intrinsic Soul Siphon is also very good because it'll help us. Intrinsic Soul Siphon is better than very good. I think it's game winning, actually. I've talked about how I'm worried about my damage output, so I should take Echo Transfer. I mean, that makes really good sense. The only fear is that I don't have enough echoes, but I think over time it'll even out. Molten Encasement is awful. Dripfall is a tech card. There are going to be turns where I'm going to Dripfall an enemy and survive for it. Now, I don't believe I want to look for Holdover. I'm gonna go right and just look for something in the Steel Shop. Quick is pretty worthless. I should reroll first on the Steel Shop because what if it's a unit upgrade in the cavern, like for the Greater Good event, right? Or -1 size, things like that. So what do I want? I want to reroll. Multi-strike, that's fine with me. I think that without the +10, I would consider the Echo Stone. However, like Echo Stone is better than +10, but I needed +10 when I got it. Now if we get melee weakness on strike, that would be cool. Build a card is fine. Armor, Frostbite, Regen. No buff. Huh. I'll take Regen. Nice. Buff. Very good. And I will skip Push, Pull, Descend. I don't want any of those. Regen 4, 10 attack. Great card. Really good card. The Regen 4 is whatever. I don't really care about that, but the +10 is great. And was there an intrinsic here? There was not. I didn't look. But there was not. Okay, we leave. Want to stay lower on Peck Shards. I'm a little worried. Not crazy amount, but like a little worried about our position. On the bright side, the bombs don't get to go off. On the downside, my echo generation is a little tough, and my, like, 25 times 3 is enough, basically. But from this position, I want to pivot towards sending as many consumes and purples as I can together. We have a bit of a mismatch in this deck, I guess, is what I want to say. We only lose we only lose 2 energy on this turn. This is the ideal. We only lose 2 because the egg hatches, and when the egg hatches, it does not keep its Ember Drain. So, the more we can see that, the better. One, two. Can I kill these 245s? What's my draw? Okay, I'm getting a little lost in the sauce there. Thinking of, like, doing the math on whether or not I should play it like this. No matter what, it's better to just ping off the haste there. I can't imagine a world where it isn't. I'm just making my life easier. Now we pick off here, and... oh, we can actually play Train Steward, and the entire wave is dead. Without losing... so the thought there is... I guess what I'm min-maxing there, what I realized is I'm min-maxing for 1/1 on the floor, because I'm only saving myself 1 echo by echo breaking top 4. So when you think about it in those terms, I'm definitely getting a little lost in the sauce there. Meaning, I'm trying to make this decision like it matters, when in reality, the only thing I'm doing is hurting myself, trying to gain 1 echo. And wasting your time by making you watch me run numbers on the odds that I draw enough damage, which is just not worth it. Formless Child is a hell no. I just don't want to play this. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I think that there's no universe where this is good. First of Kin is a great infusion here. Extremely good thing to put on Keeper of Echoes. What it does, really, is it cements our game plan very firmly. I am playing a deck where I'm going to pick every consume card from here on. That is now where we are. I'm going to go right. I want the artifact. Capricious is fine. It could be bad if it gives me remove consume on consume cards, but otherwise it's good. Permafrosts are good. -1s are very good. Intrinsic is what I'm after. That goes on the Soul Siphon. Hatching our egg is much easier now. The downside is I will have 2 Ember Drain, not 1, but I'm ready. I'm going to take a moment here and I'm going to look ahead. We have a lot of temples left, which is good. Is there a temple in the next ring? There is. I'm going to wait on the pact. I don't need to do the pact right now, so I can wait until the next ring. And that is fine with me. Mark of Invasion is solid. I have no problems with that. Lots of invasion trials, which are not a problem at all. What is a problem here is I can't let this hatch. And I do 6. Okay, I can't let the Kin Host Vessel hatch here. I was thinking about playing the First of Kin. I was like, oh, well, I don't care. I'll just play the First of Kin anyway. The First of Kin is not strong enough. Oh, but if I play Soul Siphon, I will have no energy next turn. Yeah, so this is the bad case. I knew that it was possible that this could happen, where I just draw like this. This is the downside of not infusing, right? However, I don't think it's bad. It's just a little bit of a shame. You do ping because 6 is less than 8. Yeah. Now I do miss my next turn, which is a shame. This is pretty rough. I will not lie to you. This is not ideal, but it's partially my fault for greeting, but it's also just an unfortunate circumstance. But with one of these bad boys, 65, I'm off by 5. Is there anything I can do here? No, definitely not. I take 11, it's fine. And then I'm going to throw a Train Steward Bogfly bottom floor. It's a very tight run. Missing the hatch is a little scary. I wonder if I was supposed to just take it and hatch him, but I don't think that's correct. Revenge of the Dangled gives us the kill here. Ideally, I would hatch my egg, but that doesn't seem like it's in the cards here. Pardon me one moment. Sorry, I had something in my throat. Alright. Hold on for a moment. It came back, I don't know what the hell's going on. I drink some water, I feel better now. Until it happens again. Anyway, 46 and 40, so this is 1, 2, 3, yeah, okay, so like, numerically here, Echo Transfer leads to this whole wave dying. Absolutely. It just does, and it means that if that wave dies, then the next wave dies, and if the next wave dies, then we're chilling. If this wave dies, then we're all clear. I did feed 2 curses, but that's okay. When a unit hatches from an egg, they do not Ember Drain you, so we're not that far down. Too bad I'm not getting money for that, but hitting double multi-strike was definitely a high roll that makes this run a lot easier, but, you know, just open yourself up to the ability to high roll by playing aggressive early. That's how I feel about it. Broken Memories is pretty good. It gives us a way to loop now. I pick up Spell Chain and I play Broken Memories every turn. It's -1 draw for 10/10 and 5 attack every turn. That sounds very good. Return Soul also works that way, but I have to hold it over. I think Broken... It's like, do I think I'm going to see Holdover or Spell Chain? What do you feel? I think it's fine to look for the Broken Memories because I can also set it up with a second Broken Memories. Hallowed Halls, Mortal Entrapment, Wicked Blaze. Mortal Entrapment, actually, before I say hell no, is not the worst. It lets me keep the bug alive, the beetle on the Divinity, which is okay, because the beetle dies, he just passes away over time. Mortal Entrapment helps with that. But, importantly, and the reason I'm going to skip it, it's not purple, and I think that more important than how am I keeping the beetle alive on the Divinity is how am I infusing enough in Ring 5. Going to the removals here, added benefit of seeing a magic shop. See what we see. Remove Consume actively hurts me, plus 20 consumes are good. Sorry, I'm gonna lean back in my chair. It's also good to see -1s here. I'm gonna go -1 Wicklad. Let me check the temple first. Spell Chain, very nice. Okay, so now we have a consume every turn. That's great. I am going to now sacrifice First of Kin into Keeper of Echoes, as we have discussed doing until this point. Puts me to 75. I would like to be at 75 a little later, but I'm okay staying right around here. Plus 10. I'm okay. Double stack. All pretty bad. I will go -1 Echo Break. And I'm good. I know plus 10... you know what? I should take plus 10 Revenge of the Darned. You're right. It's good. It's fine. Like, I want to keep it open for... Oh, what about plus 10 Piercing? Yeah, what about plus 10 Piercing, huh? What about it? Armor 15, I think, does not frighten me. We should have a strong open against this combat. If this was the Harvest combat, I would reconsider. But this is the Stealth combat, so I don't think Armor 15 hurts me too much. Now, the major downside of the way that we are going to be playing this run is that I will have 4 Ember Drain on turn 2. However, I do also hatch the egg on turn 1, so I only have 3, but anything I draw on this turn is likely to not be played, basically. And that's fine. I'm playing the Keeper first because when you play Soul Siphon, you get 4 infusions, if you have not noticed that. Oh, Broken Memories... It doesn't actually get to sit here and loop and pull itself forever. I do also need to play another card. I need a good infused card to loop with Broken Memories, I feel. It's not, or like a good consume card, ideally, which is infused. I don't want to play Soul Siphon over and over again because it loses a lot of value as the combat progresses. Really, I just want to put plus 20 consume. It's an interesting one. Any card that I put plus 20 consume on basically gets holdover. It enters this loop. I get to play it every turn. Which one do I want? I mean, probably Revenge of the Darned, actually. No, I should play another purple there. That's just lazy. I will kill one of these 10-15s. They're kind of scary. These Moldeds are probably the card I need to get rid of next. Actually, definitely. I think I haven't considered it when I was making my removal plays. I think Molded is actually really bad. I have no use for it whatsoever. This card should be gone. Hey, that is a perfect card. Broken Memories, but it's purple? What a great card to pull back. Also, fun channel point thing I used to do on my Twitch when I was streaming this game more. I would make a bet whenever I took Capricious Reflection. You could bet your channel points on if I would get a triple permafrost off of Capricious Reflection, because it feels like it happens so often. And there it was. It happens because the game Capricious is weighted to give you purples, or not purples, sorry, high cost, high values for your upgrades. It's just weighted a little bit, and permafrost can go on almost any card. Whereas a lot of other upgrades like Remove Consume can't go on any card. So you see triple permafrost a little more than anything else. No, I don't think I want Wax, Resin Block, or Winged Steel. Wax is interesting. I'm gonna reroll. Ardent Hull is not all that good. I'll take Trader's Quill for sure. Could take the money in the middle, but I'd rather look for upgrades. Spell Chains are very valuable because it lets me put more consumes in the loop with another Broken Memories. And the Broken Memories that I could put in the loop is purple, which would also be good. It's not so. I wonder if it's right to skip the Soul Siphon. I don't think it is, but no, because I also get to play Echo Transfer. It definitely is not, but you know. At some point, I'm going to have to pay the debt here on this Broken Memories. Bogfly is next, by the way. There was an Incant Shard on top floor. Just trying to make sure I keep up with why I'm doing what I'm doing. Yeah, so here's the debt I have to pay. I have to draw Echo Infusion, Echo Transfer, what the hell is it? Soul Siphon! Got it. I have to draw this card eventually. Now I get to go Broken Memories, Broken Memories, Broken Memories. That's decent. Don't play Crushing Demise on top floor. Bogflies can go. Lots of cards I can cut out, because Bogflies interfere with my purple cards. Broken Memories, Broken Memories, Broken Memories. Less purples than I would like, but it's fine. Ultimately, I'm getting plus 10 per round. The Spell Chain version is Purge, not Consume. So, you do not get an etch for that one. Primitive Mold goes here. I'm just gonna let Dripfall have its cost go up. I could have Dripfallen the enemy at just Crush. It's a slight optimization, but it doesn't make a difference. These guys are always going to die. I dropped my Broken Memories. What the hell? It's fine, actually. I don't think... I mean, it doesn't matter at all. My survival is low. That's what you should notice here before you get super cocky, as I was about to. My actual survivability is very low. It's like, what, 5 rounds max? So I should make sure I keep going on scaling, because I'm not going to do the math, but my damage output isn't crazy. It's like, what, 450 here? Yeah, it's not anything super good. It's not terrible, mind you, it's just not great. I could see it getting away from you there. Because if I stop down 50, I'm minus 150 damage per round. That's a lot. Unearth's Remains is an excellent card to put into this loop, though. Holy cow. Because I do have a space in the loop for another card. Unearth Remains is it. I'm going to take energy because I have a lot of cost here. I have a lot of 1-cost consume cards that I'm playing in the loop. And we'll go Vortex, we'll cut out the Bogflies because of Primitive Mold. Normally you wouldn't care about Bogflies because they're free and they're a unit, so you just play them once and they're gone. However, because of Primitive Mold, which I want to play for the purples, can't play Bogfly. He just keeps coming back, and then I have to keep replaying him. Eventually he procs Harvest, and it's not great. I don't like it. I'm just gonna take the Relic here, Heaven's Gold. I don't want Gift of Gratitude, I don't think you need it. And we go Marsh Forward 3. And we go Temple. I need to get 25 Pact Shards. I think Value Stone is the best I could see here, so I will leave it open because I can take Spell Chain, I can take Value Stone, and I can take Extreme Stone, so I can't miss on the 15. There are some starts where you can miss because you get Extreme Stone and then can't play it. Heaven's Seal is a big call. I upgraded, right? Yeah. I know I did because it would yell at me if I didn't, but I thought about it and I was like, did I go there? Did I upgrade to Bog Cocoon? Bog Deep Cocoon? I did, right? I did, it's fine. That means that I take the trial, by the way, because even in the worst case where these guys are, like, scary, which they aren't, but even in the worst case, I'll have a big Trample Man to punch through the front line. I'm a fool, I apologize, I forgot. The Bog Cocoon is inexplicably 3 times the size of the other 2 eggs. I do that sometimes. This is the other thing that I hate about Marshford, though. The requirements on the eggs are just completely all over the place, because on the other 2 eggs, on egg 1, which is Bogflies, you want purple cards, and you want to scale through that, and then on egg 2, you want, I mean, there is no scaling, he just has multi-strike, and then on egg 3, it's consumes, and he doesn't give a shit about purple cards. It's very strange that it changes like that, and also becomes so big. I don't really get it, but, you know, I didn't make it. What can I say? No, I don't think so on Soul Siphon here. I don't think I Ember Drain myself for 3. I did miss my purple card of choice, but it's fine. I'll get back around to it. I'm not in any real danger in this combat, I don't think, because now, remember what I said last time, we are now very survivable. In the last combat I said, watch how we're not all that survivable long term. Now we are, because every time I play a consume card, I'm getting 10 HP on my man here. Because he gets etched 10-10, which is extremely good. It is like you build your run around it sort of levels of strong. I don't think it matters the order you play your consumes in. Are those cards Broken Memories? I don't think it makes a difference what order. I'm pretty sure you don't have to care, but now we have 3 consumes in the loop. Kill one of these guys, why not? You could probably cut the Wicklash out pretty safely. When I took it, it made a lot of sense. I don't need it anymore, though. That doesn't seem right to me. Does this seem right to you? That I'm leaving a card in the consume pile? I don't know. Yeah, Wicklash, much like a lot of the early game cards, they're cards that you take because you think you might need it, and I didn't really need it. I don't know why, I guess maybe I'm wrong? But, I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I did something wrong. I didn't pay close attention there. Another triple permafrost, wowee. Oh, this is not melee weakness. I just saw the extract 3s and I thought one of these was going to be melee weakness. You could take ambient charge there if you wanted to. I don't really want to. You cannot endless the Bog Deep Cocoon there if you were thinking about it, by the way. If that line popped into your head, you're not allowed to do that because he doesn't have a card. So another one of those specific Monster Train interactions, but the Bog Deep Cocoon that pops out is cardless. Doesn't have a card, so you can't endless it because there's nothing to endless, right? Wicklash is what I was going to get rid of. I gave it a -1 just to get rid of it, but it doesn't actually have a whole lot of use. Echo Seedling is fine. I'm down for Jackstrips as well. Damage Shield actually, like, heavily fucks this over. So, remember to take 15 here. Plus 30. Goes on Echo Break. Call it a day. That's 100 of 100 right there. Magic Shop. I have Heaven's Gold. I don't need to do anything else here. This deck is in a good spot. I'm happy like this. I don't need to mess around with it. I don't think that 2 -1s is worth it here, because the only thing that I'm really going to die to at this point is a mini-boss. I don't think I'm going to have any trouble. Oh, here you go. You never know. Oh, also, Echo Seedling is terrible because of Soul Siphon. Right. That's true. Okay. Yeah, that's awful. I mean, I guess you get to just fill out echoes on every floor, which isn't awful per se, but it's not good. I'll say that. I guess you could just... No, you can't burst your hatch out. Think of your damage. Think of... Oh my god, think of bursting your hatch out there. That sounds awful. Takes him to 1. I guess you go for the more here. This looks really bad, actually. It's okay because of the plus 30. Echo Seedling is not good. I was wrong. Echo Seedling is very bad for us, but... I forgot, conveniently, I forgot about the card that makes it bad. Bring back Broken Memories, bring back Broken Memories. I think Broken Memories is good because you play it the first time. Like, this Broken Memories here is the one that pulls back a card that I care about, Unearthed Remains, and then the other two pull back each other. I think I see it now. Anyway, thank you, Lightskip, for making this much less of a pain than it should be. This should be a real nightmare, but Lightskip makes it pretty free. Get ready for next time when I play my No Lights Gift challenge of Monster Train. Just slowly but surely eliminate myself and self-imposed rules until I can't play the game anymore because I've removed every card. Lights Gift, no longer. You can't do it anymore. I remember, if you watched long enough, I did used to do this. Basically, I would just skip Apex Imp because, oh, well, you guys don't want to watch me play Apex Imp anymore. What I came to learn and realize is that over time, if you just start removing, like, oh, well, this card's too good, I don't want to play it, eventually you start losing runs because you skip the only good line they show you. Monster Train almost always shows you one line to win, but I don't know if it always shows you more than that. It's a little bit of an assumption, a little bit of a leap to say that Monster Train's going to show you 2 or 3 different winning lines all the time. Sometimes it really is just quick Apex Imp or bust. This run's gonna take me longer. I'm still, like, slightly aware of run duration. This run's gonna take me longer because it takes me longer to watch all of these Broken Memories animations play. Only thing that can make it worse is Cheater's Hand. But I am playing 3 Broken Memories, which is 3 interfaces you have to click on every turn. Quite a slowdown. Here, I'll try to play the Divinity a little faster. Because that's what I've been trying to do, is become better by making my decisions quicker. I think, like, I know that, I think every other Monster Train creator is doing like 200 pack shard runs now. And that's fine, of course, but I don't really like that. I prefer to be able to make my choices faster. Also, oh baby, I drew Broken Memories on turn 1. Is this the Spell Chain one? Oh no, it is. Okay. And bring back that one. Then bring back that one. I'm going to draw a lot of Consumes, which is fine. I have no problem drawing all these Consumes. It is good. But my hand is going to slowly fill up with Spell Chain cards because I can't actually afford to play them all. A different and nonetheless very interesting issue. Oh, also, hey, do you see this? I played no purples. My man just died. My Keeper of Echoes is dead because I played no purples. I didn't think about that, did you? Well, the Spell Chain is really doing a number on me at this point. I don't think I can survive this actually with him dead. I think that I'm going to have to reset. A very strange circumstance. But yeah, I need to not do this. Spell Chain is too much. Here I was thinking it was going to be so good. You just go nuts. You go, oh wow, look at all these Consumes. Echo Seedling in this run, where I am playing around Etch, is really bad. Like, absolutely terrible. So we go Soul Siphon, and then I just don't bother with the other two. I daze the boss, I play Primitive Mold, and then I Broken Memories, one time. Could Soul Siphon again, but there's no way that that's okay. Yeah, interesting. The only card that you can get away with playing Broken Memories on is the non-spell chain Broken Memories, the purple one. Interesting. I would not have guessed. I'm gonna play Soul Siphon again. I know I'm losing another turn, but I'm hatching my egg and getting another 4 echoes. I'm not losing it, I have 1 energy next turn. But you get the idea. It is a negative. Unearth Remains hits the field for sure. I would like to bet it all on... I think it's better to go for the coin flip than the 60-40. The 60-40 is middle, but the coin flip is more impactful. Tragic. Not unexpected, but tragic. Would much prefer to kill one of the heavies. Killing the healer is probably the worst outcome, but not insurmountable, I suppose. Survivable. But I hate all this spell shield. Bring back Broken Memories. Bring back... I need to bring back Unearthed Remains, I think. I'm down here. My survivability is really bad. I did not take Mortal Entrapment, and now I am feeling it. Remember earlier I talked about why I'm not going to, but here I am wishing I did. Thing here. Purple here. Fine with me. It's tough. It's very tough. I have the regen 4. I did take this in preparation. However, I'm gonna die to spikes here, I believe. It'd be kind of shocking to me if this run actually loses. But it's starting to look a little more and more likely that I am caught. Because he's gonna kill himself on the spikes. I think I lost. Weird, right? Very strange to me that I lose this, but I just don't have the survival. And I'm never killing the mini-boss now. No chance. No chance am I killing the mini-boss now. I have the survival, I have old magic, it just doesn't do enough, and the Broken Memories loops aren't gonna give me enough damage to punch through bosses and such. A really interesting loss, I think, because it never feels like this should lose here, but when you get right down to it, even if I did have everything just right, I think I would still lose, because how the hell do you get to this damage amount in time? The answer is just you don't, I guess. Although, with the Keeper of Echoes, I think it's, what, 85 times 3? 185? No way. What the hell? How is this so doomed? Like, on paper, it feels like this should be a slam dunk. But it's not even close, man. Really? This is not even close. One more time. One more look at this. I can't believe this doesn't go nuts. Let me try... I want to try Soul Siphoning first this time. Yeah, let me try playing Soul Siphon first and seeing how that goes. Daze the big man. Broken Memories is wasting my time on the draw a little bit. Did I play Old Magic on him last time? I feel like I might have not. I don't think I drew that in this timing. Now, here I think I should play Soul Siphon because if I don't, I won't hatch in time, I feel. Maybe I will. Do I hatch in time? Because I'm going to play Broken Memories to the top, which will take 3. I think I should Soul Siphon here. It's only 2 Ember Drain. Put the Broken Memories on top. Play the Echo Break. I really am quite shocked, though. This feels like a little bit of prior knowledge here, but I guess in my mind's eye, when I played Crushing Demise in the middle floor, I thought by the time this wave got to me, it would be a home run. We're done here. So, I'm gonna Crushing Demise middle or bottom floor this time around. I am clearly wrong. Bring back Unearthed Remains. Bring back Broken Memories. Go transfer. Maybe I have to draw regen again to survive? I don't know. What I'm noticing, and I guess it's not that shocking, but what you're able to notice here pretty clearly is that 30 HP, my man isn't healing enough, right? He's not giving us enough Inspire triggers. It's very clearly not enough. That's a lot. I need to kill spikes, for sure. And Echo Break Revenge of the Darned does that. The problem that we are facing, and why I am willing to give this another try, is because I didn't realize what the problem was in this combat. I don't know if I just wasn't thinking about it or what, but yeah, you have to be ready to just get clapped here a little bit. The problem is that I don't have the damage to, or I don't have the survival to keep Keeper of Echoes alive. That's where we're struggling right now. He's still on death's door. He's on his way out still. I'm going to stop playing Broken Memories loops because I just need survival here. 50 damage does not kill this guy, but I'm gonna put it down here. No, hold off. Echo Right is dead as well. I have to be able to play 2 purples. We're like, at this point I'm not trying to do anything crazy. I'm just trying to live for the next turn constantly here. Echo Transfer goes in. I'm gonna play Broken Memories for Unearthed Remains and the purple Broken Memories because that's 3 HP. Okay. It's looking pretty grim, but if we lose Echo Right, I'm not too worried. Here's Old Magic. This will maybe buy us some time because on the next turn, I should draw Dripfall, which is 1 turn free. I need Unearthed Remains. Okay, we're digging out a little bit. This is actually really fun. It's very cool to look at this on the razor's edge here. Days here, we go... I need to kill the Wilt, or the Conduit, for sure. Almost certainly. Although, no, he's dazed, it's fine. Maybe I just kill the Wilt Wings. Save myself the damage there. I don't care about the multi-strike. Yeah, you're right, I just kill the Wilt Wings. Should I be able to kill both of them? Yeah, of course I should be able to kill both of them, but that's not how Monster Train is. Nice. And the eventual part's a little scary. Yeah. We enter Relentless. The Worm should win Relentless for me, no doubt. Revenge of the Darned buys us a little more time. Echo Right's gonna live to Relentless. I should buff the Worm now. I actually might not win Relentless. Let's see. I sure don't. Why not? Oh, 16. That's why. 2, 3. If I could get 1 hit out of the Keeper of Echoes, that would be swell, but I cannot. I'm just dead. Wow. I think that this is a surprising loss. I think that you show me this run on paper, like without the victory/defeat, and you tell me to take a pick on does this win or lose, I would say this wins, for sure. Like, definitely I would say this wins. You got Crushing Demise to kill mini-bosses, you got a nice little consume engine here, you got Keeper of Echoes with a consume combo, and yet, this loses because you just don't have survivability. Keeper of Echoes is probably contributing about 4/4 per turn, and I would say that Dripfall gets played every like 4 turns, which means that it's giving you about 2 HP. So when you think about it like that, you're -3 per turn roughly, which leads to us coming up short on the Divinity because 263 doesn't go long enough. Really? Yeah, I guess it doesn't. Like 1 or 2 rounds from our other units and we would be fine, I bet. But yeah, ultimately this comes down to if I pick Mortal Entrapment when I saw it, I think I would win this handedly. But despite my feelings, this run comes up short. This is extremely shocking. Like really, really surprising to me that this run comes up short. But when I talk it out and I do the numbers with you, yeah, that makes perfect sense. It's just not enough to survive. I didn't crunch the numbers originally, right? That's the problem. I didn't look at it originally and go, okay, so here's how much I'm expecting per turn in terms of health gain versus the Divinity. I just went, yeah, we have Light's Gift, we have Keeper of Echoes, and we have a lot of purples. That should be enough. But It's not, because you can't get 9 triggers of Keeper of Echoes per turn off of 1 Keeper. It's fine. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.